Lately, I've been focusing on ways to build multiple income streams as a solo web designer, and I've also been focusing on ways to build it sustainably that does not lead to burnout. So in this video, I'll be sharing how I generate more income, have more peace, and reduce a lot of stress. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Olisa, and I'm a web designer. I help entrepreneurs optimize their websites for better conversions. I've also been making videos on this channel about design, strategy, and no-code tools. So if that's your vibe, then you're in the right place. Now, I'm not claiming to have it all figured out, but I'll be sharing with you what I've tried, what's currently working for me, and what I've been testing next. So if you're looking for more ways to have stable income, this might give you a few ideas. Now, as a designer, my number one income stream is still client projects. However, it's a lot more smarter now. These days, I'm a lot more choosy with who I choose to work with. And this is all down to the process and streamlining that I've done or have to change in my processes over the years. Now, I do have a video where I talked about how I changed my process. I'm going to link that somewhere in the description or somewhere on the screen here. You can check it out after the video. Also, streamlining my processes has also led me to package my services much more better. Before, I used to charge in terms of hours that I put in. Nowadays, it's all about the value that I provide to the business, how I solve problems for them, and the value that I bring in generally. And this is a much better way for me to package my services and increase my earnings. So my typical web design offer has a whole lot into it, not just the hours. It has a good onboarding and offboarding system. Also included in it is multiple payment setups. So it's easier for clients to be able to work the payments around their own finances, and it's much easier for them that way. And most importantly, for web design, I decided to focus on a couple of niches. So I decided to niche down basically and focus on beauty, wellness, and holistic nutrition. And this has helped me a lot in terms of narrowing who my clients are and who I work with, and also filter away people that might not really serve to that purpose. So the more clients are aligned, the less draining it feels. Now you start attracting people who already see your value instead of consistently chasing leads. Oh, by the way, if you've worked with a client that burnt you out, please let me know in the comment section so that at least I know that I'm not alone. Now, the second income stream that I am building is selling templates or kits. So when I talk about selling templates, I'm talking about selling templates like Squarespace templates, Webflow templates, and also most importantly, I developed a Shopify theme that I used in building websites for clients who are selling physical products using Shopify. Now, currently, for my e-commerce businesses that I work with, what I normally do is that I do add the cost of a theme in terms of the general pricing that we put out to the client. So if a project, the value I'm going to deliver in a project is valued at $1,500. Now, adding additional cost of the theme at a certain $200 to $300 extra takes the whole price to $8,800. Now I am earning more, and that is the value that the building a theme and having your own theme does for you. So basically, I sell my own themes to my own, and you might wonder, wouldn't these themes be looking like, wouldn't these websites be looking exactly the same? Now the answer is no, because again, each business has its own specific needs, and we tailor this theme to suit those specific needs and match them and solve certain problems those businesses are actually facing. So no two businesses have the same problems. Even though those businesses might be in the same niche or have the same audience, target audience, they don't necessarily have to solve the same problem. And we tweak these things accordingly. And this has really helped me in terms of pricing and upping my value. And again, it's really, really helpful when you have these sort of things sorted out. Now, this is not 100% passive. However, it's scalable. The dream is waking up to Stripe notifications, right? Also, in terms of Squarespace and Webflow templates, now these are practically not doing well. However, we do have some sales coming in from those angles as well. Now, if you're being presented an offer to buy a website template or to have a done for you service, I'm really curious what you pick. Let me know in the comment section. Now, the third income stream are retainers and support. Now, the one that really changed the game for me is retainers. Obviously, retainers is equal to stability. Now that means getting paid monthly to help my existing clients with little things like SEO updates, content refresh, seasonal updates. So every month, we do have to change some certain contents or some parts of the website to align to the value that they are currently giving to their prospects or their customers. So having clients on retainers really helps me a lot to maintain my income stream and to even scale further during dry times. Of course, there are months as a web designer that you probably might not have any project ongoing. So a lot of the income that I get in is from my old past clients that I've been working with for a very, very long time. I do have a list of clientele that I've been working for the past 5 years. And basically, they are all on retainers. So I do help them change some parts of their website. If they have a campaign, a marketing campaign, and they need to change certain things on the website, then I have to come in and sort it out for them. Now, again, there's SEO, making sure that it works perfectly and they're always ranking on Google. Also, that builds trust between me and the business owners, as they don't have to go elsewhere and start vetting new people to come and make those changes. Because we've worked so many times on a lot of things, then I am the go-to person. And since I changed my offer, I used to get paid mostly by building and launching once, but since I really changed the offer, I have been having a lot of retainers for my business. Now, number 4 income stream as a web designer is affiliates and referral programs. First off, for referral programs, now I do have, as a part of my offer to my own clients, I do have a referral program system where they get to give or they get a 30% discount or a certain amount of discount, depending on what we've worked before. They get those discounts if they refer someone else to me on their next project. So if I have a retainer, for example, and they refer someone else to me, they get 30% off on their next retainer. So it helps them to save a lot of money on their own businesses and also helps me to grow. And then for affiliates, I basically use the same tools that I use for building websites for my clients, just like every other web designer does. So in this instance, I use basically Shopify. Now, I get paid when I refer someone to use Shopify or Webflow because I'm a partner with Webflow and Shopify. So basically, when I'm building e-commerce stores for my clients and I build those stores for them, basically I get a commission whenever they make a payment to renew their monthly subscription. Same goes with Webflow as well. So whenever a client or a past client makes a payment for a past subscription for Webflow, I also get a commission. And this has stemmed over a long period and also generated another source of income for me. Now, although this income is still growing, it can still be scaled. The 5th income stream is small digital services that stack. Now, this one really gets slept on a lot by most designers who offer other services apart from web design. It's low effort and high value. So basically, I offer small services like SEO setups, automations, and email strategy setups. So basically, you can have a client that does not necessarily want to revamp the whole website, or maybe they already have something working for them, but they just need a piece of that website to start working well. Maybe their search engine optimization is a little bit down. Maybe their emails need to be audited so that they can generate more revenue via their email services or via their email strategy. Then that's where I come in as well, to revamp the whole process as opposed to revamping the whole website. As this is a simple way to say yes to a client without having to revamp the whole thing. And also it keeps the inflow coming in as well. So in conclusion, do what works for you. Now, I'm still trying to figure this out, but in hindsight, the biggest shift has been realizing that I do not really need to depend on just one income stream as a web designer, which is basically client projects. I can basically break down the web design as a service into multiple smaller parts like affiliates or other services like SEO audits, because I understand that every stream don't necessarily need to be big. They just need to have a couple of streams within the framework of the web design niche, and all of this will add up. As the goal is to reduce stress and also be free and reduce burnout as well. And at the end of the day, making life generally as a web designer much easier instead of casually chasing clients here and there. Now, if you're trying to create multiple streams of income as a web designer, or you're practically thinking about it, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what's working for you, what you're currently stuck on, and I'll be happy to hear you out. And if you found value in this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, click the subscribe button and the bell notification to stay tuned to future videos on this channel. Now, if you're a web designer who is struggling to streamline your processes and make it scalable for you, I do have a video where I talked about how I revamped my processes. Also, if you're looking to generate more clients, I also have another video where I spoke about how I got website clients from Instagram. Be sure to check those videos out, and I'll see you in those videos.